Hey everyone, welcome back and welcome to the year 2020. We're ready to kick off the year with a subscriber giveaway and a new knit along, so let's get into the details.
Hi, and welcome to episode 41 of the I'm so laced on that.
Who do you want to be today?
Okay. Hi, and welcome to episode 41. This is my friend Dawn.
This is my friend Lisa.
And together we're the Codependent Knitters. We're from Sarnia, Ontario, and this is a knitting podcast. Mm-hmm. For those of you who have joined us once again, welcome. And for any new subscribers, should we say?
Yeah, we have some new subscribers.
Yes, so we're doing pretty good. Thank you for joining us. So what do you want to talk about first?
Should we talk about the fact that we have some new subscribers?
We should, because that kind of ties in with something else, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did notice that we have over 3,000 subscribers. That's pretty exciting.
That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. And we've decided to do a 3,000 subscriber giveaway. Mm-hmm. So
well, we're going to give away one of our timber yarns, the Codependent Knitters. It's a custom colorway. Mm-hmm. And we're not taking orders for it right now, so it's we did our pre-sale and that's all we're doing for now. We may sell more in the future, but we don't know, and we don't know when. So
we're gonna do it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
what you have to do is comment below this episode, and do not use the words giveaway or prize in your comment, please. It just attracts a bunch of trolls that are going to just enter, and that's going to decrease. So
maybe what we'll do is we'll delete it if it's
if you write giveaway in the comment, we're going to delete it. So instead, just write I want to knit self-striping socks. Okay, because we can use an app that'll search for a word to pick a comment. So as long as you write in your comment something about I want to knit socks, I want to knit self-striping socks, we're going to look for this word socks and pick a random comment. You can write whatever else you want in the comments, yes. But if you want to enter to win this prize, then please include the word socks. That's in your comment.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So yeah. And for those of you who have already ordered this colorway, thank you for your support. Yeah. And if you do win, we'll send you.
We'll give you a different Timber Yarns colorway if you want. If you want another one of these, great. Yeah. But if you've already bought it,
we have a couple here to substitute.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So that's wonderful. So thanks everyone for watching us and for coming back and hanging out for a little visit every month or so.
Right, or so.
Or so.
So it's been
We're
or
try
so
and do
month.
More often, but yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's been fun.
We'll try in the New Year's do more.
Yeah. Speaking of this yarn, all the orders are shipped.
Gone.
As of today.
Gone.
Thanks. Some people are already, that we did on the first day, some people have already received them in nearby London. Yeah. So that's fabulous. By the time this gets put up,
hopefully a lot more people.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, some of the people nearby in Ontario are already getting their orders. And we are doing a self-striping sock knit along.
Yes.
In Ravelry.
Say that really fast.
No. So it's in Ravelry, and any pair of self-striping sock, or if you don't have self-striping and you want to make stripes, yeah, go nuts. Yeah. But striped socks. If you use our yarn, if you purchased it and use our yarn, you get 2 entries. So to do that, you put 2 posts in the FO thread. Yeah, and just say the second one is, well, we'll know, because obviously. I did put a couple of suggestions in the threads in Ravelry for if you don't want to do just plain vanilla and you're looking for something new to try that would look good with self-striping sock yarn. I just finished my pair a few days ago. So this is called Peel Me a Grape. And it is...
it's free on Ravelry.
It is free.
It's free.
The Ravelry ID of the designer is library paste, but it is called Peel Me a Grape, and if I don't have a project page, I will make one. But yeah, it's just got this sort of 3 cable detail.
It's pretty.
It's really pretty, and it's really not hard.
And this is another nice one that you did too.
Yeah.
Can you show that one?
Yeah. Oh yeah, this was one of my FOs. I finished my my Timber Yarns Christmas socks just in time for Christmas. So this is Heel Toe Do-Si Do by the Crazy Sock Lady.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's really easy. It's just, you know, some decreases and some increases, and it makes this really pretty chevron pattern. And it is perfect for self-striping socks because
it gives it a bit.
Yeah, you don't
Another
have to.
One that I've used is the Jaywalkers. It's the same thing.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Okay. We should add that to the thread and link to it. What else? Socks on a Plane is another free one that just has one little cable down the side. So it's really easy and looks great. And there's one I didn't put on there, but it's called Zigzagular. I started those and they're sitting in a project bag somewhere. And I can't remember off the top of my head who the designer is, but I'll put it in the drop down list below.
Okay, well that'll be good.
Yeah, and I feel like there was another one. Oh, Pebbles and Pathways was another good one. You could do that.
This would be nice too.
In
I know it's another you're worth. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. I'll talk about that in the whips. And the Georgia sock by Tracy Miller is another one I mentioned because it's just got like some feather and fan down the sides.
Yeah, you did
down
that
one's
last
like
time.
offset.
Pretty.
Yeah, I have one done.
Or you could be like me and just go vanilla.
Or just vanilla. And we don't, if you want to do whatever,
I'm a big
whatever,
baby.
we don't care
I
what
don't
kind.
like them because I wear Blundstones.
Yeah.
And they're like kind of boots, and I find that I
don't want too
like
much
the
pattern?
texture on my feet. Little
Yeah.
sensitive.
These ones were nice. They were very, they're very flat.
Yeah.
There's just a little bit of a ridge there. They're very nice. So those are all some ideas for you. We're going to run that along until the end of March.
Yep.
And whips included. So anything that you've got on the needles counts.
And you know what? If you do end up using self-striping, can you make sure that you kind of label who it is, just in case it's something that, just to kind of promote some of these self-striping yarns, because it's
Absolutely.
it's an art form.
If you don't know how to magic link in Ravelry, there are help and tutorials in Ravelry to tell you how to do that. But at least type it out, like tell us who what the yarn label is and what the colorway is, because I'm sure we're going to see some pretty fabulous.
Like for example,
pairs of socks.
if you use this when you would write timber yarns, codependent knitters, just so other people will have no problem finding it if they like the color.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Okay, so that's that knit along.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! We kind of forgot to close our thread on our accessories, extremities accessories knit along.
Yep.
And that's cool because there's no rules here. We can
Rules are bendable.
We can do what we want. It's our podcast. So we left it open for you. So we should pick some winners for that.
Okay, perfect.
We had 173 entries. Well,
Thank you.
The first post was mine. So 172 entries.
That's pretty
There's some
awesome.
really nice projects in there. I haven't gone through and clicked like on all of them, but I've been looking at them. So we picked a couple of random winners just before we started to save some time and save some editing time for me. So the first winner was number 14. I'll put a picture on the screen. And that is Lil Angels G2, who is Sarah. And she knit a pair of fingerless mitts. So Sarah, we're going to send you this trio of ginger snap.
Those are pretty.
Yep.
That's pretty bright.
It is 3 mini snap skeins. 25 grams each. You can get a pair of socks out of these pretty easily. So yeah, nice. Message us on Ravelry with your address and we will get this out into the mail to you soon. The second one?
The second one was
The Zencha.
Lazencha, and she did the long ones.
Yeah, they're
She did the
fingerless
really long
mitts.
finger
I'll put the
mitts.
picture on the screen
They're
here.
really kind of cool. And
They look like an arm warmer.
yeah,
They come right up.
they were nice.
Yeah.
She gets the pattern. Where's the pattern?
Yeah, we're gonna send you a
We're
pattern.
gonna send you a pattern.
I think we'll do the Four Sisters 2
collection.
This is, I don't want to show the pattern part, by the Cozy Up Knits. And that's the,
Thank you to the Cozy Up Knit.
yeah, thank you to Cozy Up Knits and Ginger Snap who provided us with these prizes. So there's actually 4 different toque patterns in that pattern collection.
cool.
Yeah.
So,
And the third winner was Shirley Knits 123. And she knit a double knit hat with a horseshoe design on it.
I think it's a school.
It's reversible.
I think it's a school. I'm not sure.
She called it a horseshoe hat, didn't
I
she?
know, but it just
You think it looks like a school?
Like a mascot, like a
right?
Like,
Maybe.
You know how Michigan Spartans is the Spartan.
Oh, okay,
and
maybe.
Michigan.
Yeah,
is
she
the
didn't.
M.
She didn't give
So
us
I'm
that
just wondering if
detail.
it is. I'm just wondering if it is. So Shirley, let me know what's
Yeah,
cool,
tell us
if
more.
it is, or if you just needed a little extra luck. It's very nice.
That would be
beautiful.
cool because like if the two colors you can reverse
Right, you
it.
could do home and away.
Oh, aren't you?
I know. I just found out that there were two different colors recently.
You thought do you think she knit two hats?
No.
Oh, home and away.
Like when.
How? How did you not know that?
I never.
You
I
didn't know
don't.
that?
You know what? I like lacrosse. I love watching box lacrosse. But I never noticed that, and I'm like, why do they have white shirts on? And that's because home and away.
So, I was in Winnipeg for many years. So Winnipeg Jets do when they have home games, especially during the playoffs. They call it a whiteout. Which, you know, if you live in Manitoba,
There's
in the
a lot of
winter,
them.
we get a lot of whiteouts. So they call it a whiteout, and they try and get like the
Everybody
whole
to
arena,
wear white.
like the spectators,
Yeah.
wear white, and it's pretty cool. So yes, the home and away games.
Yeah, I'm not a big hockey fan, but I did watch the Canadian Juniors. That game was actually pretty good.
We don't have cable, so we didn't get
No.
to see that, which sucks because
Oh, you should have told me. I would come over. See, and I love watching the local Sarnia Sting. I often take my daughter, and it's fun. I like that because I can kind of feel more involved.
I'm gonna have to edit and stick this in because we didn't tell her what she won.
Oh, sorry. You want to know?
But
what
I'll
you won?
record it now, and then we'll do it. Okay. So Shirley, you have won a copy of Joe's Perfect Slipper Socks.
That's a hard one to say.
Joe's Perfect
Like
Slipper Socks. And that's by the mom of the Cozy Up Knit Girls. And I think you hold 2 strands of fingering, or you can use worsted. It's a great way to use up like leftover sock scraps.
It would be.
Yeah, and I think they're pretty easy. I haven't knit these yet, but I want to. So again, this pattern is courtesy of Ginger Snap and the Cozy Up Knits. And thank you all, and thank everyone for entering our knit along. And we hope that you'll join us for some self-striping socks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's all the prizes for now. Let's talk about FOs. Let's get right into knitting.
Holy cow, that was quite the jump. Okay.
I'm like,
I only have one FO, and it's
Okay.
not really an FO because there's no buttons on it yet.
okay.
But I'm not responsible for buttons. I finished my dad's sweater.
Well, who puts the buttons on if you're not responsible for buttons?
Oh, I'll put them on when he finally gets them.
Oh, okay. Oh, he has to buy them.
Yeah,
Okay.
he has to pick them and everything. So there we go. It's really nice. It is made from, again, the
Arranmore.
Arranmore Aran weight, and I love it. Love it.
I'm just gonna hold.
It's an
This
odd
part
muddy blue.
It's really nice.
It's a nice blue though. There's a little flecks of purple in it, and light blue, and dark
Maybe
blue.
they can see that
and
if we go.
yeah,
Yeah, you can kind of see there. You can see the different.
yeah.
Flecks.
So
That's pretty true to color. We're trying
it's
to
really trying a new location.
a new.
Well-
Well, because my office is crisis mode, but we're in my dining room, which has terrible light. So we're trying out a new light, and it's a little different, but
It's
we're getting
different. It's all
okay.
good. It'll be fine.
We look very.
We look great.
This room is so. I need to paint. It's ugly, but we're getting good color representation with the light we
good.
have.
So this is the Simple Henley by Diane.
Susie.
Yeah, it's the same pattern. It's just he wanted it in a different color. So yeah.
Cool.
So now I have to start a sweater for myself. What are you doing over there? What do you got for FOs? That's it for me.
For FOs.
A wild one over here.
Oh, we didn't talk about what we're wearing. Okay, well, I'm wearing first. I'm wearing
You're
my
wearing your
Gowla.
FO.
Now that my ends aren't woven in, and I did a quick steam press of this before you
It actually
arrived.
looks really good.
Yeah. I probably, it looks pretty good. I don't know if I'm actually even going to
I
block
don't know if I would. I
It-
wouldn't.
it did well.
Looks, yeah.
So, yeah, and the
Do you want me
the
to hold it
top
up
is yeah. Look at it. Oh my gosh, this is just gorgeous. And can they see? Yeah.
I'm like, are we holding it up
So it's
right?
a triangular shawl. It has a nice wide garter edge, and the color is just beautiful.
Beautiful?
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's also beautiful. Rosy color. There, right there.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Very
so this
pretty.
is Malabrigo Washted, which is a super wash worsted. It's a 1-ply. It's not a twist.
Very
Can
cool.
you see that? Can you guys see that? Oh, there. And it's got great stitch definition. Hey, look at that.
It is beautiful.
Yep. And the color is English Rose. And I got it like a year ago when we were down in Florida.
It's very pretty.
So
I like the color.
I love it. Love it. Did I say this is the Gowla shawl by Erin Clayton, Erineen Designs. And it was a featured pattern on our fall shawl knit along last fall. And I didn't quite finish it during the knit along.
The fall that just passed.
I was a month late.
Yeah.
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 So I love it. This is just beautiful and squishy. And yeah, love it. What are you wearing? It's an older
What am I wearing?
It's still
it's an
FO.
old FO, and I love it. It's actually Zen Garden.
Is it?
It is.
Oh, it's their
Zen-
Serenity Silk?
Yeah, it is their Serenity Silk, and it's
Just a
a plain Jane
garter stitch triangular
garter
shawl.
stitch triangular shawl, and it's all shades of black and gray.
Love it.
Yeah. I love it. I like the way it looks with the garter stitch though, because it doesn't.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I'm really happy with it.
So
I wear it a lot.
you can just take any basic triangular pattern and do what you want, right?
Yep.
You knit the whole thing garter,
Yep.
and you don't have to worry about curling.
No. And you don't have to worry about pooling as much either,
Yeah.
because pooling is very different.
It kind of
in
hides it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got really nice, looks like just very random distribution of,
So I was really happy with it.
it's
so squishy
it's
and
very
soft.
nice and squishy and soft. I like it.
So that's it.
That's what we're wearing.
That's what we're wearing.
What else is new? FO. Well, those aren't FOs. Did you have any other FOs?
I did not have any other FOs because I've
Okay.
been pretty busy with Christmas and whatnot.
Okay.
As of
Yeah.
you, so
Well, since our last episode, I had finished the Ghostwood mittens that I was knitting.
yeah, but you had shipped
I
those,
had to
didn't
send
ya?
them out, but I've got a really nice picture, so I'll
gorgeous.
put the picture on the screen while I'm talking about them.
perfect.
So there are Ghostwood mittens by Kiyomi Burgin, and I modified it only by adding 2 more repeats of the diamond
Crossover?
Yeah, that diamond motif that where it normally ends after 1, just because it's so much fun and I liked it. So I used I added mohair with this one. So I used Malabrigo Rios, and this is the color Purpura. Do I have the colorway? 872 Purpura.
That really looks like
It's
an
got
872 to me.
plums and burgundies. It's gorgeous. I don't have enough left to do much with, but
No.
yeah. But one skein definitely got me a pair of mittens, and I made longer cuffs.
Oh, okay, good.
And I made this size small because I'm a loose knitter, and I don't like loose, sloppy mittens. So I used a 3.25 millimeter needle, which is maybe a little smaller than probably most people would use. But with the mohair, with worsted weight and mohair, like that's off. See, it sounds awfully small for worsted weight and mohair together. But like I said, I knit loosely and I wanted a good snug mitten, and it turned out beautifully. The mohair is,
You know what? The size of the needle doesn't matter as long
No,
as you get the gauge you
matters.
want.
Yeah.
I mean, you could, yeah.
yeah. But now people always ask. And I think, if you're swatching, start with what the designer used
Wants,
and
yeah.
recommended, because that's how they got their gauge, and then see what your gauge is and go from there. So I added it. You can see how perfectly this goes together.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
This is the Rowan Kidsilk Haze mohair, and the colorway was called Mulberry, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, gorgeous. They look amazing. They're beautiful. So those were a gift for a friend, my friend Lisa in Manitoba. I don't think she watches, but hi Lisa. Not that Lisa. I know like too many Lisas. Not too many. You can never have too many Lisas in your life. I know a lot of Lisas. So those were an FO. And then I also finished a pair of socks from one of my sock tubes. So my sister-in-law was here visiting just for 2 days.
Yeah.
And I started them before she got here, but then I wanted to make sure they would fit. So I didn't finish them, but they were done from heels and toes that I had cranked that I showed on the last episode.
yeah.
They weren't done from heels and toes. That didn't make sense. They were done from a sock tube that I had cranked. And
She had to add heels and toes.
I added heels and toes. So this is the rest of it. So there's enough pair for enough for a short pair for me. So this, one of the viewers commented that it's a Barocco.
That's funny.
Our LYS, Heaven is Handmade, still has this in stock. So they had one ball for sure. They might have two. It's really pretty. Like there's some beautiful colors in there with the lime green and the plum and this tealy blue. The tealy blue that I used for the heels and toes is called, it's
Hot socks.
Four Seasons Grundle Hot Socks Fashion Sock and Wool. So it's a super wash. Where did I get this? Oh, Little Red Mitten. Oh, that looks
not a thing like
no,
it.
it's darker than it really is, but
It's like a dark teal color.
it perfectly matches the teal that's in this. So it looks a little darker on screen than it is. For some reason, this color is coming out really bright. But yeah, so I'm started to do a pair for me, and I will be doing the cuff in this because I won't have enough sock. But they'll just be a short sock, like an ankle sock.
Good.
So yeah. And you know what? I totally forgot to mention last episode that I did a bag swap with Cheryl, my needlecrafts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she liked my the Happy Camper Christmas bags.
Oh right, yeah.
And she wanted to order one of those, and then I said, well, how about a bag swap? So we did. So and this is her label, My Needlecrafts. And she's not too far from us in Ontario. Yeah, and this is...
It's like almost a linen. Like it's a canvas.
They're like a canvasy, like a cotton duck. Yeah, I think most of the fabric she uses is this type of fabric. And they're always lined with a nice, like almost like a muslin, a cotton muslin type lining. I like that this one has the little
Find her
hook
bags
here.
are so specific. I could spot one a mile away.
Yeah, you can tell she has a very consistent sort of look and feel. And
that's nice. I love it.
She does bigger bucket type totes with a divider in the middle.
Yeah.
So if you want to have two balls going and have them separate or have two projects in there, you can. So yeah. So we did a bag swap, and I love her bags.
She has the ones that open like doctor's bags too.
Yeah, she does the doctor's bags. So she's on Instagram. Give her a follow. She's pretty awesome, and she's done some of the Southwestern Ontario shows. She's done Kitchener,
Waterloo.
I think. Yeah, she's done
Kitchener, Waterloo, and she's done Woodstock.
She's done Kawartha.
Yeah.
Not sure what she has planned for this year, but if you're
It'll be on her Instagram.
If you're at one of our local shows, look for her and definitely follow her on Instagram. That's FO's whips. You talk.
I don't have a lot on the go. I have my ginger snap socks, which I still love.
What was that color called? White Walker?
I think it was White Walker.
It was something Game of Thrones.
It was.
Yep. Ice King. White Walker.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I can't remember. My bad. Sorry, Kim. But I love it. And yeah, so I still have my socks, working on those.
We should show this color a little better.
Okay. Sorry, it's still attached.
And we're just getting different patterning because of just differences
Where
in
I started,
game.
and because I'm knitting from, this one is from the inside of the ball, and this one's from the outside.
Okay. Well, if you look here, you can see there's some flecks of a really gorgeous blue.
Yeah, so there we go. And, we went to see our friends at Little Red Mitten. Hi, ladies.
We did. Oh, yeah.
And I jumped onto the Mohair bandwagon, and I bought a McSteamy in the sock.
Leo and Roxy
Leo and
80-20
Roxy.
sock.
Yeah.
It's their most popular dark gray. Like they have a couple of grays that are their staples.
Meredith and McSteamy are my favorites.
Yeah. So
Mink's nice too, though, but it's
McSteamy.
more brown. And this is actually the McSteamy Mohair.
Which, yeah. Nice.
So I decided to make myself a hat.
It looks really pretty.
And it's really fluffy.
So you said the pattern would be...
It's kind of a cross between the Esprit hat by Amy Meller or just a regular hat.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I took the rolled collar. I really like the way that went.
Cuff?
Yeah, it's collar.
Much better.
Yeah. So
no ribbing, just... It looks good with the rolled edge.
Yeah.
Did you do like the garter? No, you just kept knitting.
I did 2 things of garter, just 2 rows.
At the very beginning.
Yeah.
But you didn't do one to stop the rolling.
No.
Don't really need it.
No.
Yeah.
I got a big head.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's it. I just have to start my decreases, which is why I'm not doing that now, but it is simply soft.
She was just casting this on like a couple days ago, so this was a really quick knit. This is so soft. Maybe I need me a mohair hat. Something brighter.
Yeah, something
That's
brighter.
too dark for me.
Well, you know what? I think it looks okay with mine because mine's so bright, right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Looks good.
no color left.
Looks
So,
good. You'll be done that.
Yeah,
today.
I've done that. And then I have these. These are my vanilla codependent knitter socks. And I'm loving them. Now, funny story. Okay, I was finished these. I was almost done them. I was in the same place I am now. But I realized that doesn't look right. So I tried to put them on, and I had used a smaller needle for the cuff, and in my excitement, did the whole socks in a smaller needle. So there was no way I could get them on, and I had to rip them back and start again. But,
So you would have been done?
yeah,
It's okay.
it's all good.
There's no rush.
Lesson learned. Yeah, so lesson learned. Don't get too excited.
I showed my socks, but I weighed this, and I think this is my remnant from one of the balls. 'Cause
Okay,
Heather does her yarn in
Two balls.
identical matching. They're dyed together, so you can start if you start with the same color, you'll have
And go the same direction.
and go the same direction. You'll have matching socks. I've got enough. I think there's 50 grams, and I think I had 21,
nice, okay.
21, 22. So I can definitely do an ankle pair.
That's
easily.
good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
The other thing I think I would like to do with the extra is do a pair of gray socks with a bullseye heel.
Oh, that would look really sharp.
Right? Because with the blues, it would look really good. And you could probably make it like an extra long toe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that idea too. Might have to do that. Awesome.
Yeah. I think sometimes when you have self-striping, the bullseye on the back's kind of a cool idea.
Yeah. Are you done with your whips?
I am. That's all I got. I got to start a sweater. I'm going crazy over here.
I have two finished, well, I have one finished, one almost finished sock. So this
nice.
is my Georgia sock by Tracy Miller. And I did an afterthought heel.
And that is the Knit Night colorway from Little Red Mitten.
Yep. It's dyed by Timber Yarns, and it's a custom colorway for Little Red Mitten. Knit Night 2019, I believe it's called. And then this is called Pink Mitten, I think because it matches the pink in the Little Red Mitten.
I think it's kind of funny because you don't think we like Timber Yarns, do you?
Yeah,
Timber
it's
Yarn.
okay.
Timber Yarn. Timber Yarn.
It is really nice yarn. I love knitting with it. I love the way it feels.
These are my next socks.
And the way it finishes. Those are awesome.
Timber Yarn, tickle me.
So yeah, so that's, did I say? Georgia by Tracy Miller. And you can see here, let me show you that pattern.
The feather and fan's really
It's really pretty. It just
Sometimes
adds a little
I find
something.
that feather and fan gets a bad rap.
Well,
Like it's got that, you know.
I'm not a fan, like for me personally, I don't know if I would want to wear something with too much of it.
Yeah.
But I love this with just like that little wee bit.
It's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it just gives a little bit of interest to the stripes, right? A little bit of motion in there. Love it. So that I have to cast on and finish the second one.
The second one.
And then this was a pattern I picked up. It was my New Year's Eve cast on. And it's called the Passages sock.
That's pretty.
It's by Eric Lutz. And it was part of the, it was the December of Designers initiative that Christy Houghton started
Okay, yeah.
with Yarn Cafe Creations. And she featured, every day in December, there was a designer that featured their pattern, a special pattern for this initiative, and a portion of the sales of that pattern. Some of them were like, I don't know if it was for the whole month or for that day, whatever, but they were all donating a portion of their proceeds from their pattern to mental health initiatives. It was all for like suicide prevention and awareness.
Yeah.
So Eric's, why am I winding this all up? It's
I
so
have no
pretty.
idea.
Eric is donating, I think in perpetuity, the proceeds of his pattern to Project Semicolon. And it's just, I like the,
It's pretty. It's very nice.
I like the initiative, and it's a really beautiful pattern. And the yarn, let me show you here because you can see it better on the flat part. The yarn is Grandma's Cookies by Leo and Roxy. Isn't it sweet? Oh, look at my heel.
Yeah, there's a story there.
I was, just before she got here, I was sitting down and I was like, oh, the heel's ready to kitchen her. So I cut my yarn. I was going to start kitchening and I'm like, this looks kind of weird. Because, like, here's my normal heel.
Looks kind of weird.
I decreased every row. I must have been watching something really good on TV. We binge watched The Witcher. Maybe that's what it was.
There you go.
I had to concentrate on TV. So I'm just going to tear that back and I'll have to add a little bit more yarn and knit that
I need
again.
to get some dishcloths
Honestly.
for watching that.
So I really recommend this pattern. It's actually a really affordable price point and it supports a really good
Cause.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
good then.
Yeah. So I'm loving that. And oh, do you want to see the yarn? No, it just looks
Kind
blown
of got
out.
washed out, eh?
A little bit. Yeah.
Depends on where you get
the
that
light's
ball,
weird.
Because
Yeah.
the pink with the red was
Yeah,
not
those little
everywhere.
kind of raspberry pink colored pops are just gorgeous. Grandma's cookies. So that's
We all love
that's
grandma's
a whip.
cookies.
That's a whip.
That's a whip. That's a whip. That's a whip.
I have a whip on my lap.
Oh.
Because I was going to knit with it, and then I realized I was marking off rows, and I'm not where I marked down that I was. So I think I might have knit one more row.
Okay.
And not marked it off, but I'll have to double check. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, so I can't just pick it up and keep going till I double
Right.
check. But anyways, this is, let me turn it the right way. This is the Shift Cowl by Andrea Mowry.
Okay.
Look at these
Those are beautiful colors.
colors. You see that? Oh my gosh.
I have got to finish mine. I have mine sitting at home in 2 balls.
I believe it calls for, the yarn it calls for is, I think it might be sport weight. I can't remember. I have the pattern right here.
I'm doing mine actually. Mine is an Erin, I think. It is with
I
the
don't
same
have the
stuff that
pattern right
Noelle did.
Oh no, that's the Shift shawl.
Yeah, the shawl.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it called for a sport weight. I'm using a fingering weight. I am using Louisa Harding Luci. These two. Let me show you these two colorways. So
Oh, those are very distinctly different.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah. And there's lots of yardage, so I wasn't too worried about using a lower gauge yarn because I can just
keep
make it a
going till
little
you run
bigger.
out.
Yeah. So this is a wonderful pattern, and it really looks different depending on yarns people use. You
It does,
you can get a really different effect. But I'm loving it. Just loving it. And it doesn't matter, whatever color comes up, the colors do their own thing. Oh, I should note, the pattern calls for 3 different colors, because it called for spin cycle,
Yeah.
dyed in the wool. So I'm only using 2, and all I'm doing is every section where you,
Flip them.
I think you flip midsection to the 3rd color. I'm not doing that. I'm using 2 colors for section, and then when I get to the next section, I switch them. So A becomes B, B becomes A, and that's it. And it changes colors so frequently, and it's just,
That's
it's
good
doing
then.
its own thing. Like it looks like I'm using about 8.
That's beautiful.
I love it. So I pulled this out. It's been sitting for a while, and I thought about it, kind of remembered it around Christmas time. And I thought, okay, I need to get that done because
Mine's languishing. Mine's
that'd be nice to wear.
hanging out in a bag somewhere.
The
I'll have to
heavier
dig it
one.
out.
I need to do that one too because I bought
you
the
did.
same yarn. Yeah,
Yeah, you bought the blue. Did I? I can't remember what color I bought now.
I have the grays and the pale blue greens in the Noro. Okay, those are all my whips.
That's it?
Nope, I have one more. Well, it's kind of not a priority, but I
I'm
have
so
been
losing my
I have been
voice
knitting
again.
on this just when I've taken it out on a few outings when I just need something completely easy to
Oh, yeah,
to knit.
okay.
So I've started a Wellington work sock shawl,
I was going to wear mine today.
which is by Sam Lamb.
Sam Lamb. Yep.
You were gonna wear yours today?
I was.
I gotta finish mine, then we'll both have
I
one.
dug it out and everything.
It's a basic triangular stocking stitch. You can see I'm just I'm gonna lose my, oh, I did lose my needle. Put those back on. I'm gonna need a longer cord.
What are you making it with?
I'm making it
Can I
with,
touch it?
yeah, it's Cascade,
And can I touch it?
Cascade 220 Superwash.
Okay.
Superwash Merino. The worsted weight.
Very good.
Yeah, so I've used 2 balls of the gray, and I've almost done, and it's just
It's pretty.
I could probably get one more repeat in if I wanted.
Yep.
I'm pulling my needles all the way out here. Let's just put those back in.
Come on, get your stuff together.
Okay, I'll stop fiddling with it because I'm just yanking the needle out. It's easy to put back on, but so I'm ready to start the cream, and I was going to do that and knit, and then I realized it's not wound up because it's a different yarn. Okay. So these were already in the round balls. The superwash comes already in balls. I got it from Little Red Mitten, and then I happened to, I don't know if they didn't have a cream in stock, so I picked up Estelle worsted in just a natural color. Okay. Whoa, that's bright, hey? I'll hold it back a bit.
It's a natural color.
Yeah, it's just natural.
It's natural.
Estelle worsted.
Yep.
Actually, it's probably what it just has a number.
Yep. It's like a bright.
It's called 01 white. It's like but it's not white.
It's like
It'd be
slightly
like a
off
winter white.
Yeah.
So there's that I start next. And then you throw a red stripe or two in there. So I also got the 220 Superwash Merino. And this is a beautiful red. This is number 29 red. But it's just gorgeous. It's kind of a cherry red. Like it's just beautiful, but not too pink. But it's not like a fire engine red, right?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. So that is going to look, I think these are going to look just amazing.
Yeah, no, it's going to be nice.
Right?
Yeah, no, I love it.
Yeah, so I'm happy. And this, so if you haven't been watching all of our older episodes, it was over a year ago. We had done a bunch of these, probably about 2 years ago. And I did one out of the Peyton's Classic Wool. And I tried.
So did I.
So did she. She did several of them. I tried a few times to wear it and I couldn't. It just pricked too much and it would irritate, and then I was getting red. Not allergy, just irritated from the texture. So I actually gave mine to Caroline off the Grid Needle Arts and one of the Fiber Friends podcasters, because she actually sent us a picture of she had the yarn, and I said, return that yarn, you can have mine, because I can't wear it. I gave it a good try. So this is a superwash, and it just adds just that little bit of softness.
That's all that matters,
Yeah,
as long as you can wear it.
I love it. I gotta finish that because I could totally be wearing this like every day.
Right?
So yeah, and look, I put it in my Sock Monkey project bag.
Yes.
How cute is that? Those are all the whips I'm showing today.
Those are, yeah.
I've got whips. Let me tell you. What else are we going to talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Well, I got more sock tubes cranked.
Okay.
I dropped off another batch to the lady that does them. And while I love the yarns, so the first batch I dropped off, I think I had kind of told her that I liked a bit of a tighter gauge. Yeah. And the first ones I got were pretty good. There are some heavier, like there's some Peyton's Croy that's a little bit of a thicker fingering weight. And so it's a little bit wider. But these ones I just forgot to tell her or whatever. And they are noticeably wider. Like if I lay the two tubes together, there's probably an inch. Okay. There's an extra inch of circumference. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do. This one was a hand dyed that came up a little tighter. I think it will be okay. Okay. I'll give it a try. I've been wanting fingerless mitts, so I'm like, well, maybe some of these will be fingerless mitts. I may have to unwind this and soak some of it though. If it's just, if you're not gonna, too loose of a gauge. And so if I take more to her, that's nothing she did. It's just, that's, you know, she cranks them. And right? I like a tighter gauge, and that's just me. So yeah, I'll just have to mention to her and maybe give her a little chunk of what you want, the gauge that I like, and see if she can do it. Okay. And yeah, so, but I will talk about the yarns because they're gorgeous. Okay. This is called Muddy Waters. It's by Blue Water Fiber Arts. Okay. Local girl. And it's one of her local colors. Yep, Sonia. And so there's some beautiful blues and some browns. Nice. I think it was Muddy Waters, or was it Canatera Beach?
That kind of looks like Canatera Beach.
Oh, I could be wrong. This could be Canatera Beach. I'll put it on the screen, whatever it is. I'll have to check. I think it's Canatera Beach. I think you're right.
Which is the beach right in Sarnia. Oh, Point Edward.
Yeah, but I've got some other yarn that, okay. And then this is a Mineville Wool project yarn.
That's nice.
And it's just,
It's very
they don't
stripy
have,
looking, but it's not.
yeah, it wasn't in the skein. There was like a chunk of the black.
Okay.
And then there's kind of it's just not showing up on here, but it's a rosy color, like a rosy,
Like a rose gold.
almost rose gold, and little flecks of actual gold.
Okay.
And then the cream. This is also Blue Water Fiber Arts, Paris Nightclub. Woo! It really is. It's like glow. It's gorgeous.
It's like those purple lights.
Yeah,
black lights.
it's like practically neon. So there's like a hot pink and a like cobalt blue, or neon
Black.
blue, purple, black, and
What's that
I
one?
forget what this one was. This was an indie dyed self-striping yarn.
It's pretty.
It's Desert Vista Dye Works, and it's Night on her Viso,
Oh, nice.
which is a 75-25. It's gorgeous, like the teals and the grays and the blacks, very dark.
So can you use that one because it looks a little bit
This
tighter?
looks a little tighter. I think I can because it's
Okay.
close to some of my own looser knit
Okay,
socks,
okay.
right? So I might be able to. I hope. So yeah, so I do have those. We'll see what happens with those. So they're not whips yet, but they're halfway there.
Right.
I guess they're, well, I didn't hand knit them, but they're partially made. You know, speaking of sock yarn, after our last episode, there was a viewer who, I think she messaged me on Ravelry. Speaking of sock yarn. She messaged me on Ravelry because I had mentioned the Loops and Threads Snuggly Stripes wool, which is a variegated, you can see the different tones in there.
Yeah.
Purples, blues.
pretty.
It's from Michaels, and it is a sock yarn, and they have beautiful colorways. They just had this on sale, and I went back and bought 2 more because they were like $5.
Okay.
$5. Like you could, you know what this yarn would be awesome for? The shift.
I know you're very passionate over there.
$5. But isn't that right? Because Peyton's Croy is only 50 gram balls, so this is like 2 of
Yep.
those, and these are 2 different colorways. This
But
one's very purples and
you
grays.
could get something extremely different.
You could get something extremely different, and you could use this for the shift cowl. So for $10, you'd have a beautiful cowl. So the point of this story is that the viewer messaged me on Ravelry, and she had knit a pair of socks with these, and she mentioned that they shrunk like really badly.
Oh.
So I went back and looked at the label. This is not superwash wool, so it will absolutely shrink if you don't hand wash. And it says on the label, hand wash cold, dry flat. It does have nylon, but it's only it's 75% wool, but it's not superwash. So 75% wool, 25% nylon.
The nylon won't stop it from shrinking.
No.
No.
It
If
gives
it's
it
wool.
durability, so you won't wear holes in it as quickly.
But if it's not superwash,
If it's not superwash,
it
yeah.
has to be washed.
So
by
that's
hand.
just a FYI, because I know like Michaels does carry a lot of acrylics and synthetics and synthetic blends, which aren't likely going to shrink on you. But just beware of this one because this is a really true wool sock yarn. But it is not rough and scratchy. It's beautifully soft. I love it. I should go back and see what else they had because I could totally do another shawl out of this. Or you could do a scarf and just alternate. You could do like a tube scarf, right? And do a couple rows in each and then switch them around. And
That'd
you'd
be
have
cool.
beautiful, because it's going to change colors on you. Right? You
Saves
can
you the
see,
work.
look at these different colors in there. And there's some that are very marled and some that are very subtle. It's beautiful yarn. So yeah, I wanted to put that out there. Like just beware, because we use a lot of superwash blend socks. An indie dyed yarn is often superwash, not always. So just if you're
You know
new,
what?
especially if you're new to sock knitting, just be aware of that and watch for it.
I lay mine all flat to dry.
I do with most of mine too. There's a couple pairs that I've actually tried to throw in the dryer and tighten up. Some of my first few pairs that are really kind of loose and sloppy, and those suckers will not shrink. But then I've actually felted superwash. Like there's a pair. Oh no, the pair I gave you wasn't superwash.
But
I have
really
another
nice.
pair.
I wear them all the
And I have
time.
another pair that shrunk a bit and sort of looked like they felted, and those are supposed to be superwash. So I just hand wash everything now and then.
I have the
Don't worry.
I have sock blockers that are actually wires with hooks, so I put them on there to dry.
Well, you know, now that mine are all like I'm wearing them, I just hang them over. I have the hangers with the bottom rail, and I just fold them, and then after a day I flip them the other way.
Yeah.
Because I don't care about showing them nicely and photographing them, so
I just think they look so pretty while they're drying.
they do.
But I don't have
The last time I did socks, which was just after Christmas, I think I washed 12 pair one day. And so I was thinking, yeah, I can't buy that many pairs of sock dryers, like the sock blockers.
No, right? Yeah, no, I don't have enough for all of them.
Yeah, so.
But yeah.
Yeah, so there's that yarn. That's all of our, what we've been knitting, pretty much, right? But we do have some new stash acquisitions that we'll share with you. So yeah, I know some people don't want to watch what we bought. We have a couple different things though than we've bought before, so we'll talk about those, but I think we'll do that now. And then that's pretty much what's on the menu for today, right?
I think so.
Yeah, we've done all the giveaways and everything else.
Yep.
So we'll do that and then we'll be wrapping it up.
Okay.
So you go first because I need a coffee.
Okay.
Do you want to talk about the Coast order?
Yeah.
Okay.
So Holst Garn out of Denmark has a sale every year.
Black Friday.
A Black Friday around there. And I went to order last year, but all the grays were sold out. They were all sold out. Surprise! And they do have some really beautiful colors. So this year I was on it. And
let me grab these because it's the same base, but just different ways you can order it.
Okay.
Right? Okay. So we have bought Coast before.
This is mine's super soft.
Okay. So this is, but it comes like this normally.
Yeah.
So this is the Coast base, which is a cotton, it's lamb's wool and cotton. And then they have another base, which is super soft, which is 100% wool.
That's the one I got.
Yeah. And they come in like little balls. They look so tiny, but there's actually 350 meters in this. It's almost like a full fingering skein.
Yep.
So, and the price point on these is wonderful. Like retail at most local yarn shops, you're looking at, in the neighborhood of $8.
So basically I would need 4 of those to do a sweater. That would be a $32
$32 wool cotton sweater. And they have, I've shown the color cards because I have them for Coast.
Have tons of them.
There's probably like, I don't even know, 40 colors, 50 colors.
Yeah.
A lot.
So I bought, I think this one is
the super soft. But both the Coast and the super soft, and maybe even other bases, you can order on cones.
I think it's only those two.
Only those two?
So I ordered this here, which is a cone of super soft in color, is called gray flannel.
It absolutely is gray flannel.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Love it, love it, love it.
Does it give you yardage?
It does not give you yardage, but it's 500 grams. So if that's a 50 gram, like what is that one?
50 grams. Yeah. So it's 10 of these.
Yeah, here. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know any stores that sell it by cone, but you can order from them.
You have to order from them.
So coming from Denmark, how much were those? 20 some dollars?
Yeah, I think they were like 20, 19 American.
Yeah.
Something like that.
For like 10 balls.
This would, so that would be 10 balls. And I bought this color here. Like that would basically essentially be 2 sweaters.
And you won't have to alternate or join.
And this one here is called Marlin.
That's a darker tealy blue gray.
Yeah, it's the color that
I was looking at this
lights
color.
don't like.
Yeah, but it's not quite as bright as it's looking for you guys. It's just a little more of a grayish hue to it,
right?
But it's beautiful.
Yeah. And then I got this one.
Like when you're wearing it, you'll know it's got some blue in it.
Instead, because this one here is Oxford. No, what is it? Slate. This is slate. So you can see the difference there. So here's the colors I got. Surprise, surprise.
These together would be really neat.
Well, I'd like to do the skein deer. My mother also bought a red, like a burgundy, you know, that Merlot color. She bought that one. She bought the cobalt blue and a natural. Nice. So we're gonna probably
in cones.
Yeah, in cones, because she wants to do the European road trip shawl.
Their shipping is very low.
Yeah,
and it comes very fast.
Reasonably priced. It's also really it is nice yarn. Now another thing you can do is, because they sell it only in one weight, is if I put this one and that one together, I can
probably get,
I
it's
can-
kind of a light fingering.
Yeah, I can almost get like a DK, or I can take half of this off and I can hold this color and this color together.
Double.
So yeah, it's not.
There's so much yardage in there.
Yeah.
Crazy. So
Crazy,
that would
yeah.
be 3,500 meters.
Approximately.
It's if you go by grams. And we know people that have, I don't know, did you weigh yours?
None of them weighed 500. They
They're
were all
over, like significantly.
Yeah.
So
I mean, even taking into account how much the cone would weigh, it was
Yeah.
So they're a really good deal. They feel a
great
little
price.
thin, but what happens is when you wash it, it blooms a lot.
Yeah.
I'd like to do the skein deer. Can I look it up?
yeah, you look it up while I talk about my colors. I just ordered 4 balls of butterfly, which is this. There, right there. That's the color it is. Butterfly. And this one is Kingfisher.
Kingfisher is a color I
Kingfisher's
like. Yeah.
not quite as bright as it's looking there if I back it up a bit. But it's a beautiful tealy blue. So I only ordered 4 each. There's enough in 4 of these to make the European road trip, and that will probably be what I do or something very much like it.
Well, that's what my mom wants to do with the
Yeah.
red and like the burgundy red and the.
So even if you don't order from Coast, like it's a lot cheaper, especially when they have their sale. So we got them for like $3 a ball. But even if you don't order from Coast and you get it from a local yarn store, even at $8, you can do a European road trip shawl for like,
$32.
yeah, like 40 with tax. Which is, and it's, the cotton wool is really nice.
It's really soft. That's a
Yes.
I made a t-shirt out of that.
Yeah, and it would be really nice, a summer weight, because it's such a light, breezy wrap.
So I want to do the winter.
Winterfell.
Yeah, it's kind of
Blow
a.
that up and see if you can. That's beautiful.
So that's what I want to do with it. I don't know if you can see
Yeah.
it. It's a pretty standard. A lot of people have done it. So I was thinking of doing it with the gray, seeing if I can get a little blue from my mom or the red, and then the off-white. Yeah, so I think, so that's what I'm thinking. That's what I would like to do, because I have all the time in the world, she says.
I know, we keep getting more yarn. So yeah, Holstgarn, like, you know, if people that think that wool is too expensive to knit with, there are so many affordable options.
Take a.
Yeah. Oh, that's really nice. Show that, because that's a really good
So this
close-up.
this is the actual colorway that I kind of want to do it in. Which
Nice.
way?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
okay.
so
It's got a white background on the photo,
Yeah.
so it's,
it'll be kind of cool.
yeah, so I've got lots.
Mm-hmm.
Lots and lots and lots. What else? We went to the Little Red Mitten before Christmas. And, oh, we went because Leo and
Yes.
Roxy launched a new base. So they launched their, it doesn't
Wool
have
cotton.
a name. It's a woolen cotton. It's 70% eco wool, 30% organic cotton. Now, they have a number of natural colors, and then they have a small line of some dyed colors. The dyed colors
Are no
lose
longer
their organic
certification.
Yeah.
If they're undyed, they're still organic.
And it is Peruvian yarn, and they've dyed it. So this, I bought enough. They're doing a knit along for the Simple Summer Sweater by Hohi.
You got enough to do it in solid.
I
didn't
bought all one
Yeah.
color. They had a sample there that's probably 1 or 2 sizes smaller than I would make for me. But I was able to try it on because it's very roomy, and I just thought the big wide stripes. I'm like, oh, I don't know how I'd feel about it. So I just went with a
you?
solid.
You're not a stripe girl.
Not.
I am.
Yeah.
I love stripes. but-
I watched too much of what not to wear with Colin and the girl with the
Kelly?
dark- no. Anyways, and big wide horizontal stripes. I just didn't. Yeah, I don't normally go for stripes, so I was tempted though, because this with the natural grayish,
That's
beige,
driving me
grayish
crazy.
was really nice. What?
What not to wear? You just do that. I can't remember her name.
So this is called Amethyst, and I bought enough for a sweater quantity, and I'm going to be winding this up and swatching because the knit along just started. So yeah, it's really nice. It's not gonna bug me.
Stacy London and Clinton
Stacey.
Kelly.
Oh, I
Sorry.
said Colin.
Yeah, Clinton
Clinton
Kelly.
and Stacy.
Sorry.
Thank you.
That was making
Billy
me
Ocean.
crazy.
Yeah. So I have a sweater quantity of this. So we went for their launch, and yeah, I ended up buying a sweater quantity. What else did we do? We got, that's when you bought your McSteamy.
I bought another McSteamy.
So
I got
these,
two
we're sitting on
McSteamies.
my dining room chairs that are like vinyl, and there's bad noises, and it's just the chairs. But I bought a skein of that too.
I bought a skein of McSteamy.
Because we had a coupon,
Yeah.
right? We had a coupon left over from
Arna Carlos.
the Arran Carlos weekend.
And I bought this thing that's kind of so not me,
I love
but
it.
it's so, I love it. It is called Vixen, and it's their merino worsted, and it's 100% superwash.
This is
merino
beautiful.
and
This is up my
100%
alley.
Good vibes.
It's like a black
Like
burgundy.
it's, yeah. So what I was actually going to do is, if I have enough, I'm going to, can you hold that?
I just got something in my eye. Fiber.
Fiber. Wonder where you got
Okay,
that
look
from.
at this, you guys. Oh, Lisa, I want this. Yeah,
Yeah?
I think it, let's watch and see what it looks like. It might be weird.
Why?
I don't know. It looks
I don't
too
know.
light.
I
You might
think
need a
it's kinda,
black.
like, look at.
Yeah, but it lightened that. It lightened your McSteamy,
Yeah, I guess.
right? So it might lighten this too much.
I don't know. I'm gonna try.
Just watch and see. And then get a darker one but oh my goodness. To do what? A hat?
Yeah.
Merino worsted.
I just fell in love with the color. I don't even know if it'll look good on me or not.
I'm burying it under my pile here. This I could wear.
Alright, give me my yarn back.
Oh, I like
I
it.
don't know. You think?
Yeah.
Does it look horrible? Should I give it to you?
No, I think you knit it up, and yeah, I think it's gorgeous. This
Oh, yeah.
this is more me, the purples. Because I got some
I
purple.
don't know. I
in
just
my hair.
I loved it.
I love it.
It's kind of vampire.
Oh, and then we also got the we picked up the December. We have the December sock club. 80-20 sock, 80% merino, 20% nylon. It doesn't have a name because
And a sidekick.
it's only a sock club colorway. So we're just showing you like an example of what you can get in their sock club.
my mom got that for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah, my
The
dad
sock
bought it
club.
for my mom.
And then there's a bright green mini that goes with it. And their
That
sock
is so
club,
cool.
I
I've
think
been
every
using
month
that.
it comes with a little something.
Yeah, a little something something,
So the December we got this little tag with the Kitchener stitch shortcuts in it.
which I so need. I love that. I still read that thing.
Do you? I know the Kitchener stitch, so I might throw this in for a giveaway sometime. We'll see. I'll think about it because I don't have to look it up. Like I just
Ugh,
yeah.
I do.
I'm
I don't
good.
trust
I'm good
myself.
with it. So we'll see. Maybe we'll add that to our giveaway pile. But yeah, so they have a sock club, and I think you can do it 1 month or 3 months.
1 month, 6 month, or a year.
No, 3 months.
I don't think so, but I could be mistaken.
It's
Look
on their website.
Yeah.
Don't listen to us. Was there 2 of these, or did I
No,
take
one's
yours?
mine.
What else?
Excuse me.
Oh,
Oh,
I
something's
gotta-
going on over there. What's
we
over
talked
there?
about Coast,
Yep.
the club.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Feather Your Nest here in Sarnia is stocking La Bien-Aimée. She brought in 4 bases and had sort of a pop-up night, and like she had 2 events.
Kind of an introductory
Friday night
night.
and another one Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the store was closed, and it was by RSVP, and I couldn't go. That's when we had company. The 2
I
days
couldn't
that we had
go
company,
either.
I
Yeah.
wasn't gonna. Yeah,
No.
you had company also.
Yeah.
So I went last week, and I had a look.
You're on a. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be quiet.
What?
You're on that that color
What's
kit.
with me in the pinks?
Thank you.
There were 4 bases. I can't remember them all. There might have been one that was a DK. There was one that's got alpaca and I think silk in it. Holy cow. They're just, I think that was very popular and got bought out.
Nice.
Because these colors, if they had been in that base, I would have been buying them. But this is the 1 ply merino,
It's very pretty.
400 yarns. This color, light. This color is called Curious Handmade. I'm gonna, hang on. Okay, I turned off the bright light so it just looks better without that bright light. So this is called Curious Handmade.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
It's got
some
browns
darker
and
tones
pinks
and lots
and
of roses.
burgundies and greens.
And then I bought Bois de Rose, which is like rosewood, to go with it.
oui.
and I'm not totally sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm in a cowl mood. I thought about doing, it's called Curious Handmade, and that's Helen Stewart, and she has a cowl pattern that I've been looking at for the last month because Michelle Bendy Stitchy, she's a floss tube channel, but she's knitting now. She was doing one with a bunch of mini skeins.
Yeah, so you don't have to do with
and
minis,
I kind of liked
just
it.
do that.
I could just alternate them in different sections.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, so I might do that because
that would be
right.
fun.
She has a ton of shawls. I might see what she has in her shawl collection.
I would actually like a sweater in that.
What? Really? Yeah. That would look really nice on you. That would look really nice on you, Lisa.
It's a gorgeous color. A really gorgeous
well,
color.
it's not pinky pink.
Yeah, I don't like pinky pink and I don't like salmon
and it's a little darker than, and it's darker than rose gold, but there's, it's hard to see. There's like hints of,
there's a little bit of a haze of
really,
burgundy.
it's a really nice color.
Like it.
So very nice yarn. And like I said, you don't have to go to Paris. You can go, come visit us in Sarnia.
But you can go to Paris.
You can. But you can also find it at
Take me.
here in Sarnia, Ontario. At Feather Your Nest. So
yeah,
and if you're watching and you're ever coming to Sarnia, message us.
We'll either meet
try
you there.
Instagram. We respond to that more quickly. And maybe we could go meet for coffee and knit for a bit. So I really like those. I had no intentions of buying. I just wanted to go see what La Bien-Aimée was all about, and it's very nice yarn. So
and she wasn't gonna buy anything.
I wasn't going to, but then I'm like, these are really neat colors. So there you go.
You know what? I wasn't gonna buy anything either.
Cones, but okay, it's a crap ton of yarn, but you spent very little money. You spent less on those 3 cones than I spent on these 2 skeins. So you know what the heart wants, what the heart wants.
Yeah.
I think that's all, hey? I think that's all.
I think that's it. Our mess is all over now.
Yeah. We're going to Vogue Knitting Live in 5-6 days.
Oh, I have to pack.
Yeah. We're going to Vogue Knitting Live. What else is there to say? We signed up for classes. Well, one class each.
For one each.
Yeah. And a workshop.
I didn't do the workshop.
Oh, you didn't get the package that included?
I didn't get the
okay. We got, Adrian and I bought a small package that had 1 class, 1 workshop, and included your pass, your work, weekend pass to the to the marketplace. And we're going to see a few yarn stores in New York City.
Yeah. I'd like to do that.
Yeah. And
a couple of other sites to see and whatnot.
Super fun.
So, yeah.
Adrian and I are staying at the event hotel, the Marriott Marquis. So, if you're watching and you're going to be there, give me a message on Instagram or something, and I'd love to say hi to people. Yeah. And that's about it. It's going to be fun.
It'll be fun.
It's going to be fun. There's actually quite a few people going from Sarnia, so that's kind of nice. We're not all staying at the same hotel, but we'll hopefully bump into some of our friends, and so and that's it. Yeah. Okay. We're done.
Yay, we're done for today.
Thanks for watching.
I gotta go home.
Remember to
sweater to knit.
Oh, I know. I have to cast on and swatch for my summer sweater. Simple summer sweater. And then I bought, we keep saying we're done and we're not. A couple episodes ago, 2 episodes, 3 episodes ago, I bought Jolene.
Oh yeah, you have to make that
DK to make ranunculus.
Nice.
And we've gotten together to knit with Noelle, and she was wearing her ranunculus twice now. And I'm like, I just love that sweater. So I have to get off my butt. Because Jolene is going to be at Knit City, Montreal, and I'm going to Knit City, Montreal.
Oh, that'll be good then.
So wouldn't it be nice if I finished that sweater? Would it be nice if I finished my first sweater?
I'm not judging.
Coming soon.
I'm not being judgy. I am not judging. I'm not judging you. You're good.
I'll get it done. It's so close. I just need to do it. Okay.
I know. I just ripped out.
You know, I finished this, which was I wanted this done, and oh my gosh, look at it again, you guys. Let's just look.
I ripped out my Moraine, my colorworks sweater.
Oh, you did, hey? People asked about that.
No, I didn't.
You know what?
Out you go.
Yep.
Out you go. I don't
but
like
it's
it.
not quite right, and you're right. It was like the snowflake was chopped off.
Yeah, I didn't,
which I didn't notice till you pointed it out. You didn't know it was supposed to be a snowflake. So
I think I'm just going to stick with 2 colors.
yeah. Is there anywhere else, like, could you do that color in a row before the snowflake starts? Above and below?
Could, but then I'd be either carrying 3 colors.
Oh.
Or there would be like a big V in the different color.
Okay.
So I don't know. I might try it again in that because it doesn't really take me that long to do it. But I might put a lifeline before.
You know what? Do a little swatch of the color work and play with it and see what. Yeah, do a lifeline.
Just do a lifeline and then I can rip up to where the lifeline is if I don't like it. So yeah, I wish I had done that before, but live and learn.
Well, it looked good.
It's only a knit.
But it didn't look how you expected or wanted. So.
And you know what? I do love the colors. I just don't like them that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's that. What else is there?
I have so much I want to knit. It's ridiculous. And then we're going to Vogue Knitting Live. Like, I'm not going to come home with yarn. Who am I kidding? I'm going to come home with yarn. Not hopefully too much, but I will come home with yarn because I'm going to want to buy yarn. So, okay, let's end this.
All right.
Thanks for watching. Thanks to all of our new subscribers. Thanks for hanging out with us again and knitting. And we'll try and come back to you before the end of January after we get back from New York. And we'll see what we do with that. I was thinking we could split it into 2 episodes and have one where we just talk about New York. So
I think that might be an idea.
And then
we'll
have
the one where we talk about New York. And
yeah,
then,
so 2 shorter ones. And then if you don't want to hear about New York, you don't have to watch that
because we only
one.
leave in a couple of days. How much can we do in a couple of days before New York?
I might finish the whips that you saw today, right? Yeah,
but
exactly.
that you can talk about after.
Depends when we record next, and we plan things, but life, families, all kinds of things happen. So we'll hopefully be here again before the end of January, and you'll know if we do a separate episode for Vogue Knitting Live. We'll title it such, and you'll know.
All right, perfect.
So thanks again. Thanks for everyone who ordered. Good luck. Comment below. Don't use the word giveaway or prize.
Just sock.
Use the word socks. Well, I'll probably just use sock.
Socks or socks. Socks or socks.
Yeah. Tell us you want to knit socks. Or don't say win. Tell us you want to knit socks.
Knit socks.
And you could win this. Okay.
And everything else will be deleted. If it says giveaway, win.
Yeah, we don't want to attract like icky people that only want to win prizes and probably don't even knit. Right?
Right?
Boo to that.
Boo for those people.
We want you guys to win. We want our viewers to win. So, okay, we're wrapping this up. Thanks. See you soon.
Take care.
Make time to make something.